Hello there once again. I hadn't planned to shoot another haul video today, this being Monday the 7th, and I passed two videos that you've watched on Wednesday and Friday of last week were shot this day, and this one is for a week from when I'm shooting this. I hadn't really planned. I had to go out to deal with something. They've changed the system here for our ETS. You have to have an ARC card now, and it wasn't approving it for me. I had to go downtown and figure all that out. But on the way there, I stopped at WeBook Inn. I thought, well, let's just see if there's anything new. It probably wouldn't be, but maybe there was something I might have missed, or something I wanted a second chance upon. And there was stuff. Oh boy. There was actually some stuff that was in there previously that I didn't really consider. I knew what it was, but I was like, yeah, do I really want to get that? But once I realized who did the covers, yeah, I bought a bunch. I didn't buy them all, but I bought a bunch. And then I went to deal with the thing with the new, call it an ARC card for transit, and then I went to Revolver in City Center Mall afterwards. But so there are a lot of books here, so I'm going to go through them, and some of these are this is like runs and stuff. So we have DC Wonder Woman number 12. So I think this is like the start of the Absolute Power tie-in for this. I have not read any of this, so it's number 12, and this is not the one with the Jenny Frison covers. Number 13, number 14, number 15. So I got these all for $1. Number 16. And I know Chris, the comic vet, he loves the Wonder Woman run, so he'll be like, oh, it's like. And then got 17. And these were put in not in the normal place where the new books are put. Someone had stuffed it in one of the back part of one of the boxes. So, and then it's issued 18, issue 19. So, I'm not sure what the current issue is, but it's good, great reading material that I will see whether I agree with Chris or not. I have a feeling it'll probably be good. But there was DC, but there was some Marvel as well. This one, we got Godzilla versus X-Men, and then the classic. So somebody read this and didn't like it and got rid of it, and there was this, and one of the other variant covers was in there. But this is the one I liked, so I thought, hey, I'll take that. And that's something I'm going to keep. The Wonder Womans I might read, and then, sorry, Chris, I might trade them away to get other stuff. I haven't decided yet. But an older book they had, Machine Man 2020, issue number 1. I think there's some specific key significance to that book. I don't know what it is, but it's like, it's not high grade, but it doesn't really matter. I just got to see what it's about. We got Weapon X and Final Flight number 1. I believe this is a one-shot. This is the new Heroes Reborn they did, sort of like an anniversary of the Heroes Reborn. So it's like, it's been this long since, so they did all these sort of one-shots and stuff. So I'm interested in reading that, and not really interested in the original Heroes Reborn because I've heard such bad things. But I think these new ones are a little better. There was X Universe, issue number 1. For the goodness. So that's most of the DC and Marvel. There's a few other books that I will show as part of this haul, but but some of the other books have specific sort of story with them. But I saw these in their dollar bin previously, didn't pick them up, and I thought, well, let's take a few of them and see. They didn't have issue 1, 2, and 3, but we got issue number 4 of Revival, issue number 5, and these are all Jenny Frison covers. Issue number 6, and I got them all for $1 each. Issue number 7, issue number 8, issue number 9, issue number 10, issue number 11. And I was going to like, okay, so if they'd had up to 12, that's what I was going for, up to 12. They didn't have issue 12. They had 13, 14, but I was like, 12 was my max of what I was going to get. So I'm going to try to find 12 and find 1, 2, and 3, and then give it a read, see what I think. But they had, like, I think somebody dumped the entire run in their dollar, in their, like, traded away it all. Maybe they saw the TV show and hated it and said, I want this gone. I don't know. But this cover, another J.D. Prison cover, much later in the run, but I saw this cover while going through the bins, and regardless of what else I took, I had to have this one because this just is an amazing cover by her. And so this is Revival issue number 40. Look at that. Holy moly. I know Chris is going to love that. I know a lot of people are going to love that, but I saw this and it was like, okay, I had to take that one, even though I was trying to limit myself to just the first 12 to see whether or not, give it a read. I still have to find issue 1, 2, 3, but I'm more than fine to try to get the issue 1 image first for Revival, and then see if I can find 2 and 3 in dollar bin books or for cheap, and then find hopefully number 12 on the cheap. But they weren't in there. I double checked all the boxes; they weren't in there. But yeah, so I was like, too bad. But I decided I had to move on and pick some other things. I had actually picked up this book before, but the issue I had was in terrible shape. Like, it was beat up to death. And this is issue number 1 of Satan's 6 from Topps Comics. And this is a minty copy. It's like really good. But it wasn't originally like it was out of the poly bag. And so that I don't have the card for it that came with it. So, but it was fine. Because the one I have, I think it's the issue 1 I have, if I still have it, it was just in brutal shape. So it was like, I think I actually traded that one away. I don't know. But they also had the issue 1 of 1 from Topps Comics. They had the Night Glider still in the poly bag. And still with the Night Glider trading card, which is really the main reason why I want these things. So, but I do keep the books. I was gonna maybe open this up and show it, but there's so many other books I want to show that I'm not going to worry about that. But yes, I am going to open it, and I am going to read it, at some point, and I'm going to put the card. As long as it's not, looks like it's kind of stuck to the back of the comic. No, it's loose. I put the card in a sleeve, maybe in a top loader, and it's going to go into my card collection. All right. Now, while I was digging, one young man that I know, he's a big Spider-Man fan, and he's all the time going into WeBookIn looking for Spider-Man covers. He's a big reader. He had just come in just after I had started digging, and he sold a whole bunch of his books, got some cash, and so they let me go through the ones that he just got because they just all go in the dollar bin. It's like they didn't even concern themselves. So we have 2 more Marvel books. We have the New Warriors issue number 25, and this is the die cut cover. So it's not in great shape, but I don't think I have that issue of New Warriors. And one of the things I'm trying to get is all of the number 1s of the original Ultimate series. And this one was on my radar. I was like, okay, I'm going to be looking for these Ultimate books. And this is one of the ones he traded away. Ultimate Human number 1. So, and that's basically the Tony Stark, the Iron Man of the Ultimate Universe, the original Ultimate Universe. So there was that. Now, I have one more book that I picked out of the dollar bin books. This is actually, it's a number. Looks like it's a number 2 actually, not a number 1. But let's see what it says here. Yeah, I think it's a number 2, and it's Grendel, Batman, Devil's Mask by Watt Magner. So I've got that for $1. And I think it says 2 on it, so it's probably 2. Either that or it's the second story for them. I don't know. I have no idea. but it was in near perfect shape, so I had to take that one. All right, now that is the last of the dollar bin books from WeBook In. And now we're going to get into a couple books that I went after I was done dealing with the whole ETS art card thing. I already don't like it. I guess I'm just too old school. I want my physical bus tickets. I'm weird. Anyway, I mean, I understand why they have to do it that way, but I already don't like it. My old man rant. But I went to Revolver in City Center, and I looked through their regular issues, and I'm like, okay, I've looked through these. He hasn't had a chance yet to put out all his books because it's a new store in a new location. Well, it's his store. Like, he has several locations, but it's a new location, and he hasn't gotten everything. I looked at his wall books. He has some really cool stuff that people would love. Prices that were beyond mine. And sorry to Hagen, he didn't have Jeff the Landshark first appearance, but he did have a couple of interesting trades that I decided to pick up. One didn't have a price sticker on it, but he decided he was only going to charge me $4.99 for it. And it is from Marvel. And it's Amazing Adventures, Tales of Exotic Places, People, and Time by some of the top talents in comic art. So I don't think I'd ever heard of this, or if I had, I don't remember. Yeah, I was like, what the heck is that? And it's just got this plain back. It's like, what is that? That is so bizarre. And it looks like it's something that was published a long time ago. It's like, especially with those prices, it's like $4.95 American and $6.50 in Canada. So that's like, I gotta find out what that's about. And he also had this. This is Ex Machina, Fact versus Fiction by Brian K. Vaughan, Tony Harris, Tom Feister, and J.D. Metler. And this is Wildstorm's signature series. And this is like this is trade number 3 for the Ex Machina series. I wonder if it's the original. I didn't realize it was not the third one, but I don't care. I saw it. It was only $9.99, and I thought, and I love the Ex Machina guys, and I had to pick that one up. All right, so that really is the last of hauls for shooting up hauls for today. There won't be any more, and there probably won't be any more until I read a whole bunch of books and take and trade stuff. So let me know in the comments what you thought. Is there anything in there you would say, okay, you have to hang on to that. Don't get rid of that one. And no, don't get rid of that one. I don't know. I'll get rid of what I get rid of. But yeah, I just want to see what people think, and let me know in the comments. Do all those things: like, comment, subscribe. What would be your favorite from the pickup from those books? And I hope you're having a great day. Sorry, I'm all distracted. I've been home less than half an hour. I gotta eat now. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Bye for now.